Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night. Welcome back to another speed build Sunday. Now this build is quite long, as you see from the timestamp of this video. Yes, your girl took about almost 2 days to build this build, and she is quite long and she is a big one. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Toggle the notification button so you know when I'm posting, so you don't miss any content that I post. And if you, of course, like me and like this channel, don't forget to also share my videos so therefore everybody else can jump on the little wagon that we got going on here. So without further ado, let's get to it.
What you hear screaming at you, but it's like screaming at a wall. My words get lost.
Alrighty, we start off with the build with getting the walls up. Okay, just a little disclaimer. You're gonna be seeing a lot of cuts within this video because this build was so damn long that if I actually recorded every single thing that I was building, from my bloopers to my redos to just me putting a wall up and taking the wall away, we would be here more than just an hour. We probably would be, you know, pushing the 2-hour mark. So that's why I kind of just did like little snippets of, okay, if what I knew what I was building, I recorded it. If I was a little stuck on things that I was building within this build, because yes, during this build I struggled quite a bit on the outside, to the first floor, to the second floor, and I didn't want to like record and, you know, like, and then like just for what, for me to like tear down what I just built or just spend 15 minutes of building on. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of cuts here in this video, so I hope you guys don't mind. But overall, it's not a humongous big old cut. You're gonna see mostly throughout the entire build what I built, but just a, you know, a little disclaimer. So anyway, so basically I just did my little layout. I wanted to do a Spanish mansion home, and yeah, so this is a mansion. I did not label it as a mansion when naming the lot, but yes, this is a mansion. It has 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a large laundry room. I know it's like this house is massive, you guys. It is so massive that you could probably fit 2 families in here, no joke. And this house is also built to I know that out there we have like the royalty mod. We have mods where your Sims can have servants. I mean, of course that's included in one of the packs that we have. I forgot what pack it was, where we can have butlers, but specifically for the royalty mod, and that's where it allows you to have servants. So this house is equipped to have, you know, servants to serve your Sims, or, you know, the family. So I did make a section of the house where, you know, there's bedrooms there built for your servants, so, or mates, whatever you prefer to call them, whatever type of role play you guys are, you know, have going on. So so anyways, so I really wanted to stick to the style of a ranch home in a way. So I did use quite a bit of the Salvador pack, like pretty much that's basically all I use. I mean, I did use some other stuff from other packs, but those were just like minor little details. But most of the entire build I use the Salvador pack. So, and it turned out really nice, you guys. The house, like in the beginning I was a little like on it, you know, because I didn't think that, you know, I was gonna nail a mansion, especially when I have all of this room, you guys. Like, look at this. This is just the first floor, you guys. Like, I didn't think that I would have enough creativity or ideas to build a freaking mansion, you know, let alone, you know, a 2-story mansion. So I was like, okay, like we'll just take it from the top. I wanted to make a main entrance that kind of felt like it was outside, but yet have a, you know, obviously have a roof. As you can see, the roof, excuse me, The roof above the main entrance is a glass roof, so it's naturally bringing that light in. And I, to be honest with you, this room out of the entire mansion is my favorite because it is so how should I, what's the word? It's so elegant and peaceful looking, and I'm like, this is the perfect area to kind of make into like a little chapel area, because you do see that quite a bit in these Spanish homes or Spanish mansions where, it's very, you'll have like an area there where it's like just dedicated to, to the religion. And so I figured that I would, bring that and just put it in the main focal point of the home, which is the main entrance. And this is where I decided to go ahead and just, put the beautiful waterfall there that I love. And I believe that's from the Salvador pack. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. If not, it's just from the base game. And I took the statue that's actually from the vampire pack, which I forgot what it's called. But basically, it's the woman holding her dress, and I thought, ooh, this would definitely make a perfect figure to use, like as a a place for your Sims to go and preach and praise to the Lord, and and it turned out very nice. The blue, oh my gosh, you guys, I love the blue that I used for the wallpaper. Like I didn't realize that we had a wallpaper that had a blue that was that intense, so I was like, sure, why not, we'll go ahead and use the blue. So now I'm like, just pop it right in there, and it definitely really did bring out the entire main entrance there. So anyways, so we get to the second floor of the mansion. Now just also to add to you guys as well, when you come and you enter, you see the home, right? You have the left side of the mansion and you have the right side of the mansion. Just to let you guys know, the second floor, from the left into the right mansion, they don't connect. They're totally separate. They have their own staircase. I did this for a reason, because I made one side of the mansion, including the second floor. I made one side of the mansion just specifically for like the workers, you can say. If you want to like role play and you're playing a sim family that is rich and has maids and butlers for in their house, I made a specific area where it's just dedicated to the workers and they have their own little space, just away from the main sim family. So so just to let you guys know. So yes, so the second floor is not completed. I'm not completed. What am I saying? It's not connected to one another. What I'm trying to say, like they have their own staircase, their own little space. So just to let you guys know. So when I came to working on the second floor here for the workers living quarters, I definitely I love the colors that I use. I love the tile that I added for the flooring, and obviously I didn't want to I didn't want to put so much orange, so I decided to make a little area there, a little cubby area for like planting and stuff like that, just to put like a little whatchamacallit, like flowers and stuff there, and it came out really nice. I loved how it came out with the trees, and I kept it to myself I kind of kept it also where I wanted to put like basically like a lantern or some form of lighting on each door, because it just kind of made it feel more of like a kind of like an apartment living sort of feel, I don't know, like that's something that I did notice quite a bit in Spanish mansion homes, is that you do have a lot of lighting, and most of the lightings are like right by excuse me, by each door. So I figured that would look very nice there. So anyway, and I figured that obviously I wanted to put something kind of like that would look really nice coming up from the stairs, so I put like a fireplace there. I don't know if it was just me when I was in like screenshot mode, when I was taking screenshots for my place or for the mansion, and I came to the second floor, I noticed that the fireplace was gone. I don't know if that was just because I was in screenshot mode, just taking, photos, and it, obviously it didn't load, or it actually kind of just then it was just removed for some odd reason. So if you download this and you don't see a fireplace there, yeah, there's supposed to be a fireplace there, so my bad. So but you could just easily replace it. You can put something else there, or you can just go into the build and buy mode and just find the exact fireplace that I was using and just pop it in there. So, and for these rooms, I just, yet again, I just made them into living quarters for your Sims workers, for your maids, for your butlers, or maybe you don't even want to, have butlers or maids, and you just want to, maybe you just want a second family to move in. Maybe you guys are all related, or maybe you have separate Sims that are not even family, they're just friends and they just need a place to stay. You can use these as a guest bedrooms, so, or when the kids have friends over and they want to have sleepovers, you can just use these rooms for that. So now that I mentioned that, this lot can actually be used as a vacay lot, as a rental lot, because it is so big and it's so spacious that you could definitely take this lot, take it to the Salvador world. And I know that there's a spot there that is a 50 by 50 lot, I believe. And I believe you can, take, obviously redo the rentals that are there. There you go. You have yourself a nice little rental lot there that, will definitely fit into the Salvador world. So, just giving you guys an ideas what to do for this house. I definitely was very excited when I was all done with it, and it looked so beautiful. And I was like, oh, I just can't wait to post this on the gallery, so therefore you guys can download it and make your own Sim stories or role play and just have fun with it. So yes, if you are a player that likes to have big old families, and I know that there are mods out there where you can definitely amplify the number of Sims in a household, this house will definitely do it for you guys. This house will definitely withhold big old families for your Sims. So when it came to the bathrooms, I kind of just was very repetitive on the bathrooms. I didn't really want to spend a whole bunch of time making each bathroom different. I mean, from the bathrooms on this second floor to the bathrooms on the other side of the house on the second floor obviously are different, and also the bathrooms on the first floor are different. But I kind of just wanted to keep things simple, and just because I wanted to spend most of my time on I shouldn't say the more important rooms, but the rooms that were a lot bigger, like the main entrance, the dining room, the living room, all those rooms. I wanted to spend more time on those because those are the ones that took the longest. And like I said before, like, I don't normally build mansions because of that particular reason. It's because when you're building freaking mansions, you have this big old space that you have to fill with furniture, with the blueprints of how you want your walls to be set up, to windows, to to all of these things. And you're just, for me, it's like, I know I have a creativity side, but like, there's so much that my little brain can like expand and be like, all right, what are you gonna put here, what are you gonna put there, compared to if I'm just building like a small home. I can easily get a small home done within like maybe a couple of hours, maybe 3. But if I'm working on a freaking mansion, you guys, it takes forever. It takes me almost 2 days, and this is the second biggest mansion or build that I've built on this channel, because my first one was my mythical mansion, which was sometime last year around, I think it was September, that I had built it. So yeah, and to come back in it again and to not only make a mansion, but I believe this mansion is bigger than my first one. So yeah, your girl kind of upgraded. She really did, definitely really did outdid herself this time. So yeah, so that's why I don't really like to build mansions, you guys. I prefer to stick with smaller homes or small little vacay spots. I mean, I'll build mansions, but like, just you're gonna have to give me a few days to kind of like prepare and build. So yeah, So I definitely took some time to make this one. And also too, before I forget, this mansion is, I just want to say that this build is dedicated to my mom because she really loves these Spanish homes, Spanish mansion homes, and I know that she's been wanting me to make one. So yes, this home is dedicated to you, mom, and I hope that you really like it, and I hope that I made your expectation as far as, you know, it looking like a Spanish home and what I did to decorations I use. So hopefully, yes, I hope I met your expectations. So so this is dedicated to you, mom. Anyway, so after I was done with the smaller rooms, I went onto the other side and did just a couple of like master bedrooms, you know, because, you know, like I said, if you don't want it to have servants or butlers, you know, and you wanted to have like maybe a whole nother family living there, you know, not just one family, but two families, you know, maybe like grandparents or aunt and uncles, you know, there you go. They have like um, their little own master bedroom and not just fitting into a room full of bunk beds. So yeah, I did add two more master bedrooms in there just in case if you guys went that route and not, you know, have, you know, servants or butlers or whatnot. So yes, yet again, I'm just being very repetitive with the bathrooms. Even though bathrooms are so easy to build, you guys, they're kind of a little boring for me to build or decorate. I don't know what it is. They're so simple. Maybe that's why. Maybe because the bathrooms are so simple that for me, I just get bored building them or just decorating them because they're just that simple. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think bathrooms are kind of boring to, you know, decorate, or they're just too simple that they make themselves boring? I don't know. That's just me. So anyway, so after that, I just go ahead and I'm just decorating the little patio that's there. I did forget to mention that in the front, obviously there are two patios, one on the left side of the house and one on the right side of the house, and they're both in front. So just to let you guys know. Anyway, so after I get down on the second floor on the left side of the mansion, I know that's a lot, I go ahead and work on the bottom. So I wanted to make this area the area where, you know, your sims will come and relax, or if you have your sim that is a workaholic and can't, you know, put their phone or their computer down for 1 second, yes, I did make a little desk area for your workaholic sims. And I decided to do the furniture first before I did the wallpaper and flooring because I don't know, I believe it or not, you guys, I actually watch other sim players or YouTubers that also do builds or speed builds, and you know, I like to watch them because I like to learn new techniques. I like to see somebody else, you know, building style and not try to replicate it, but kind of just take from it and learn from it and be like, okay, well, you know, that's a good way to do it. Let me try to do things a little bit differently compared to what you did. You know, that's what I like to do. I like to watch other people build, and I like to see, you know, how can I make it different from what they did, and it kind of allows me to come up with new techniques for myself. So I did watch another girl on YouTube who decided to do the furniture first before she did the walls and the floorings, and it, as she said, it helped her kind of coordinate like what colors she wanted to use, because it does make sense. If you do the walls and floorings first, you kind of feel this feeling of overwhelmingly, you know, obligated to obviously pick furniture that's going to match your walls and floors. So I didn't want to feel that, so I decided to use her technique and just do the furniture first before I did the walls and flooring. And let me tell you, it really did help me coordinate my furniture and the colors that I wanted to use, and it helped me stay focused as far as like, okay, I want to obviously I wanted to stick with a Spanish theme when it came to decorating, so I didn't want to stray from that just because I was overwhelmed with my furniture matching with my walls and floors, if that makes any sense. So, and it, actually it worked. So, and if I can, I will. I think I can, yeah. So I'll definitely link her channel in my description so you guys can go check her out. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but I'll definitely link her channel in my description box below so you go ahead and check her out. So anyway, so once I was done with the furniture and I knew that, you know, this is what I wanted, that's when I went ahead and added my wallpaper and my flooring. And I was very proud of myself for feeling very bold and going with this red wallpaper, because I don't know, red is very, not only is it bold, but it's also very overwhelming, and it's definitely dark. And I didn't want to make my place super dark, but I don't know, it felt like it also could coordinate with the colors that I was using for this home. So I'm like, okay, let me give it a chance, let me see what I can do. And I'm glad that I stuck with it, because like it really did come out very nice, you know, than what I thought it was gonna turn out. So all I did was just added a few more lighting, and I definitely love these little wall decorations that I put by the TV, because they really did help. And I was like, okay, you know, I can work with this. This looks pretty good. So anyway, so then I get to the laundry room, and I decided that, you know, if this is gonna be a big home, which it is, it's a mansion, then by golly, I'm gonna make myself a big old laundry for my Sims. Because, you know, because if you're gonna have a big old mansion that is gonna, you know, that it's gonna hold a big families, you're obviously gonna need a big laundry room, because of, you know, you have so many people living there. You need, you know, a big laundry room in order to hold all those clothes, dirty clothes, to wash and dry and fold and all that good stuff. So I'm like, by golly, I'm gonna make myself a big old laundry room. And like you guys know, when I do my builds, I have to have a laundry room, except if I'm doing a restaurant with it. That would be kind of weird. But if I'm doing a build, my typical builds, I have to have a laundry room in my build. I don't know, it just feels more, it's more immersive, I guess you can say, because I have saw other builds, and I'm not saying that's not, you know, everybody has their own way of building their houses, but when I see others who do their builds and they don't add like a laundry room or a little area outside, you know, to obviously to hang their clothes or to wash their clothes, I'm just like, I don't know, my immersive alert or trigger goes off, and I'm just like, that's not immersive. I don't know, that's just me, that's just how I think sometimes. So, but like I said, everybody is free to do whatever they want to do when they build their home. So at least for me, you guys know that there will always be a laundry room in your guys' Sims home or Sims vacay lot. So just I can't, I have to add a laundry room, rather it's the smallest one or the biggest one. So anyway, so now we get into this cut. Like I said, you guys, like I made a lot of cuts in this video because I wanted to preserve the time of my recording. You know, I didn't want to spend freaking 30 minutes building a section in my mansion, all for what? For me to just delete it and, you know, and restart it again. So this is the main dining room for your, obviously your Sims family to come and eat. And I kind of just solely made this room solely for that. I did add a little greenhouse, or yeah, obviously it's a greenhouse. I put a little greenhouse kind of like in the backs there. If you know, if I turn, yeah, I'll show in a little bit, but like I did make a greenhouse for your Sims. If your Sims are obviously green thumbs, or if you know, if you're role playing, and you know, if you have either your butlers or maids that, you know, like to plant, or not plant, but like garden, you know, or are in charge of gardening, you know, that, you know, obviously it's there. And it's a very little cute little area. I made it very small, so, but it's also big enough to hold you know, many plants. So, and I couldn't help myself, but You guys are gonna see when you download this mansion, I put so many skeletons, like the Salvadora skeletons, and I just couldn't help myself, you guys. Like I had to put them in because it just it made that house feel more Spanish, obviously, and it definitely gave it more of like a kind of like a dominance, feel. Like when you come in and you see that, you're like, oh shit, like that's quite serious. It feels very historical. So that's why I wanted to give this mansion to. I wanted to give it a very historical feeling as well, and make it very unique. So as you can see a little bit there, I did make a little greenhouse for you guys, and then also the kitchen. So I did forget. I forgot to record when I was doing the kitchen, but I guess you guys can just look at it as, it's a little surprise for you to see on your own when you go ahead and download this mansion on the gallery. But you will see in the screenshots. So I did take screenshots. So you will see in the screenshots and at the end of the kitchen, and also different parts of the home as well. So I didn't want to take too many screenshots to the point where it would reveal every angle or room of the house, because I kind of wanted to leave this house or this build where when you download it, you can go and explore it yourself. So that's what I wanted to do. Anyway, so when I was doing this dining room, I felt like it was kind of too empty, because I was like, shit, because you guys know me, I don't do good with big rooms. I don't do good with big builds in general. So I'm like, ah, shit, I have to come up with something. My little brain has to get creative and try to make this room feel a little bit more like it has a little bit more clutter, without making it feel like it's just too messy. So I decided to kind of take a shot and go ahead and add like these rock cluttered decorations around the trimming of the doors, and it actually came out very nice. So I thought that it was something that definitely fit into this home, and definitely kind of brought out the stone looking, Salvador look, I guess you can say. I don't know, you guys, I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so this is the greenhouse that I was mentioning. And yes, I did put the 2 big plots there for your Sims to plant, as well as the 4 little ones, so you can grow like if you want to grow an apple tree or banana tree, I don't know, you're welcome to do so. And I just added a few things in there to make it really feel as if it's a little area for your little, or for your green thumb Sims to go ahead and do their thing when they're gardening. And I actually personally like this room because it's cute, it's small, it's simple, and I definitely am in love with the windows as well. So personally, before I even started building, I was kind of nervous to use these type of windows when it came to my own personal playthrough, and when I would just do simple little builds. I was kind of nervous to use those windows because the worlds that I was living in, because I had seasons installed. The worlds that I was living in, they obviously had the winter season, and if I had windows like that was just purely like open, for cold air to come in, my Sims would get cold, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just settle for the normal windows. So, but when I did get the chance, in my Sims, I would move my Sims to worlds like this world, like Osis Springs, where it's hot all year around and it doesn't snow, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use those windows, I'm gonna use those open windows. And so those were the only times I would actually utilize those type of windows. So anyway, so I get up to the 2nd floor on the right hand side of the mansion. I know it's kind of weird, but this side of the mansion, I made this personally for your family, for your Sims family. Of course, obviously your servants and your butlers can come over on this side of the home, but I definitely wanted to make an area where your Sims will come and lay down and rest and sleep, their own little personal space. This section of the house, the 2nd floor on this section of the house, it has like 4 hallways. I know it definitely, it was something very different of me to do. I mean, I've been definitely getting into like making more hallways in my builds. But this mansion, obviously, I definitely, you know, added a whole bunch of hallways in this build because, you know, I had it to utilize the space. I had to do something, you guys, you know. And at this point, I was already going bonkers on building so many bedrooms and stuff. And I'm just like, I have to do something. Like, I have to really, you know, think like a big brain here and, you know, utilize this space. So I made a space where, you know, maybe your Sims want to have a game night or play some poker and have some drinks. You know, I put that here in this hallway on the second floor. The other hallway that I just got done building, that's more of like a relaxing um little area there. If your Sims like to, you know, to knit, they can do that as well. You know, they can look out the window and just chillax. And you know, so that's basically what I did for those two areas. And this area over here, I put 3 windows because I thought it would look really cool if like on the second floor you can see through a window down to the main entrance of the home. And I'm like, that is sick. Like I had to do it. I had to. So I thought that would be a nice little feature to have there. So, and I get into one of the bedrooms. Now this bedroom, it just has a full bed as well as its own bathroom. I try to make all the bedrooms on this side of the house have their own bathrooms. You know, just, you know, make it a little convenient as well. But I did kind of, you know, at least for this bedroom can hold 2 beds, 2 single beds, but I decided just to put one full bed here to just show you guys that it can hold just one bed or one full bed, you know. So, but on this side where I did this bedroom, I put 2 single beds, you know, just in case, like, you know, maybe, you know, you have 2, you know, maybe your Sims have 2 boys or, you know, twins or whatnot, and they need like their own little room. So this room, I kind of, you know, dedicated that, you know, for your Sims. And I, you know, just kind of made it like, obviously a boy Sim will live in there, but you know, it doesn't have to be boy Sim, you know, it could be anybody. So I don't know, you guys, at this point, I was just like, oh my God, like I'm utilizing every single technique that I've taught or learned when it comes to building. I'm already like, you know, going bonkers. I'm becoming very repetitive with, you know, what I'm putting in this mansion. I'm just like, oh my God, like kudos to the ones who build mansions on a daily basis. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys can just sit there for so many hours building mansions, you know. Kudos to you guys, because at this point in time when I was building this bedroom, I was like, I'm ready to lose it. I'm ready to, you know, throw the towel in. Like I'm like desperately like I need a drink of water. So anyways, so like I hope you guys really, you know, enjoyed this build, and I hope you guys really, you know, make some memories here. And don't forget to tag me on Insta. My Insta would be in the description box below. And you know, let me know what you guys want to see in the next build. So I'm always looking at the comments to see what you guys' suggestions are. And you know, and I just like to see what you guys are posting, or you know, what you guys want me to do next for the next build. So yeah, so like always, don't forget to like, a comment, and subscribe. Talk on the notification button so you know when I'm posting, so you don't miss any content that I post. And you know, I hope you guys have a good week. And like always, if you also like me, you like this channel, don't forget to also share my videos, so therefore everybody else can jump on the little wagon that we got going on here. And you know, like I always like to say, the time you took to complain, you could have did it yourself in less. So and until the next video, until the next time I see you guys, I will see you guys later.